but how many conclusions can you necessarily draw from that? Well, remains to be seen. And we'll have to see whether or not Lynn Vision can get back to ESL Pro League. Thought that that was going to be a bit of a shoe-in for them here in this season of ESL Challenger League, but that apparently is not the case as they find themselves now down in the lower bracket. But hopefully they can claw their way out of that with this game against the Huns.
Yeah, I think we are going to see wonders in the server, so no Tamir on Huns roster. They're going to keep rolling through with the same 5. We'll see what Huns can get done. I think this first get map of Inferno is going to be the first real test, and already a very quick one straight up towards B. Smokes exchange back and forth. Lynn Vision trying to keep them in the choke point by playing anti-flash and doing a really good job of repelling the T's coming through the main smoke. Just a 3-stack up behind the reactive main smoke. It's a really easy shutdown from Lynn Vision. 9 going to do his best to spam away and does actually take one with him. Making it a winnable situation. He's got plenty of time to work with, to be fair.
Yeah, doesn't have the bomb control, though, so bomb's sort of by barbecue, which is sort of his problem. If he was able to go back down banana now with the bomb, he might be able to take that fight. But here, he's going to have to work into 2 players stacked on the site. It's a nice crossfire between First Oranges and Coffins. He's got the Lego Glock. It's a nice Glock. I like that one. But I'm not sure he's going to be able to do too much with it. I mean, maybe he can throw it at the Huns and hope that they step on it.
Ooh, that would be a good play. Pick up a USB as well. I mean, he pretty much knows where all of these players are positioned, but he's burnt a lot of time on the clock. Just off the clock, we're just waiting for a mistake. I mean, the wide swings are starting to come out. Finally, Zaka puts him down. Very clean round from Lynn Vision. Great reactive smoke. Like I said, just keeping the execute in the choke point. And yeah, Huns, not the start that they would have wanted in the initial pistol. I have to say as well. I think the Lynn Vision's biggest tool right now has got to be Zaka in the form that he's in and just how well he's been going with the AWP. I was questioning him AWPing over G initially, but he's really shown that he can be a pretty capable AWPer even in international competition, which is a huge buff in a tournament like ECL. Realistically, versus the team of the quality of the Huns, he can definitely get bully mode a little bit once he gets the AWP rolling, and already he's got the dualies out, so he's trying to get the AWP fund going. That might be a bit of a mistake in a round like this, though. Huns, despite not getting the bomb plant, have called for the force buy. It's Tech 9 and Armor across the board. Nana control's being taken by Lynn Vision. They're playing the close crossfire setup with Westmelon baiting from half wall. But it looks like Huns preparing themselves for at least bracket control, if not maybe an A set play. I take that back, though. They're now starting to get ready to take some control of B here.
Oh, this can't end well, can it? Amelia close on the line, though. Westmelon having been deep now. This could open it up. If Amelia would go down, he did, but he got 2 kills beforehand. So it's all good in the end for Lynn Vision. Cobra Zero still hanging around in Boiler. Will not be cleared out by a Fufu. That's a nice sharp shot with the Tech 9. And again, starts to make this round look a little more interesting. Lynn Vision not sure where to put their forces. You gotta remember, Zaka's now holding the A site solo with a pair of dualies.
Yeah, like I said, he was wanting this to be maybe an anti-eco round. He's got a decent timing onto Cobra there, but what can you really be expecting to achieve with dualies? MP9 picked up for Cobra now.
Oh, he's
confident to take these dualies with dualies. That's a lot of damage, but not a single headshot landed. Cobra's going to put him down 10 seconds. It's a plant for Huns, and yeah, the force buy with the Tech 9 armor has worked out beautifully. They've avoided the rifle entirely, only running into the MP9s, and a set of dualies is a huge win for Huns. Worth mentioning, though, the 2 kills for Amelia and the save from Zaka means that we probably still will get a force for Lynn Vision. Afufu will have 1500. Flying in Westmelon with M4 and MP9 already, so it's going to be at least a 2 rifle buy. Probably like a pistol armor and another MP9 or a FAMAS. So not quite out of this force buy fiesta just yet. Lynn Vision still have a chance to remedy this before it gets out of control.
Terrorists win.
Yeah. It's not exactly the buy that Zaka would have wanted, though. going to be an M4. And that's it. He doesn't get any util at all. No grenades. At least he's got head armor. Fufu. Body armor only with a 5.7 and a smoke. It's not exactly the party mix that Lynn Vision would have been looking for. They got that one from the $2 store instead of shelling out $5 for the premium packet.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
That's right, mate. Tough times in this economy. The kids don't know the difference. It's all sugar in there.
That is a cache of util, if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
They're just going to leave Westmelon there. He throws the retake utility towards top of Banana. Not that Huns had even taken that control yet, but going to make it look like there's more than one player over here and just kind of apply pressure while the rest of Lynn Vision stack up towards A. Amelia throwing a flash into Carps, just trying to dissuade any Carps lurker or try to maybe bait out a shot to see if the T's do have that carpet control. But looks like Huns are calling the bluff. Going to go back towards this B side of the map. Westmelon has enough util to be able to buy time for the rotation to come back across. But, yeah, not sure if that's going to be happening. Another util set towards A. Westmelon trying to flush out a player. Catch them out of position, but Huns will not oblige it.
Very deep CT smoke from the Huns.
Yeah, they're going to do the old eyeballer strat right through Church here.
Looks like it might work out, although Westmelon is trying to hide in barbecue, and so far he's dodging a lot of those bullets, but eventually one too many slid through by 9. And Lynn Vision don't really have many options here but to save, so we're kind of right back to square one again for Lynn Vision. This is starting to get a little bit frustrating, I imagine. Pistol lose the next couple of rounds. Flying's had to save 2 rounds in a row. Again, next round you're not really going to get proper buy, but you've got something, so I don't know, it's just not a fun place to be. It's kind of that wishy-washy middle ground.
Yeah, just min-maxing the saves. I think you will probably get a save around the M4s and the Deagle next round from Lynn Vision. Huns are quite happy with how this is going, though. Already they've built up a little bit of cash. Should be 5 alive. Gonna have a very strong T-side economy.
Terrorists win.
Okie dokie. Fufu and Zaka headed towards the A site. So 5.7, M4. Actually, both the M4s on the A site. They're really just giving B. Trying to play strong on A. Which may well work out. I mean, Huns are floating around there. It's a little bit of util being tossed over towards B, but it doesn't really look like they're even really trying to fake that.
Amelia off angle with the Deagle armor. It's going to be a Carps pop, which has been disrupted heavily by this porch hold. Great opener from 9. Spots out the player on top porch as well. Amelia, hard shots to hit with the Deagle when people are running through midair, and Huns will crack through, but not before taking a couple of losses. All on Westmelon, but he's only got a USP and armor. Probably going to path his way towards midside, knowing that there's a few guns over there for him to pick up.
Doesn't have any armor, though. Even if he does get a gun here, it's going to require perfection. He's got 10 bullets to work with, so what we're really talking about here is a one-tap to start it. He's got himself a defuse kit. Is that enough to incentivize the save here? He's got 2 pretty critical pieces of util here. The gun itself and the defuse kit. And that's going to be taken through for Lynn Vision to just try and keep the economy as healthy as is possible in the circumstances.
Terrorists win.
2 more guns kicking through for Huns. And finally, we'll get into the rounds after save simulator for 4 rounds of Inferno, pretty much, or 3 rounds of Inferno. It was fun while it lasted, Jordan.
Yep.
Now we get a quick double entry, and Lynn Vision will save 3 rifles.
Could be. This has actually been a very boring game of Inferno so far. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just been like 1 or 2 kills in the round, and then it's like, all right, well that round's over. We'll
There you go. There's one of the entries. Yay.
Don't do it to me, bro.
Westmelon's gonna go for a little more. Fighting at half wall. Okay, he's holding on. We're on. But he's to the left there, back one flank there as well. So he's perpetually locked into Banana by continuing to cycle the util over on half or couple of mollies to keep them safe. Zaka's on his way over as well, which means that a Fufu is all on his lonesome in pit.
It's a banana split. Lynn Vision get half of it.
Right now.
Huns get half of it. Yeah, come to think of it, I actually have not had a banana split in probably 20 years.
Good news about being an adult, Jordan, is that you can make one anytime, bro. Whenever you want.
Not the kind of thing you think about making, though. Like, when was the last time you thought, I'm going to make a banana split?
I mean, I made like a rack of ribs last night. Or the other night.
That's not a banana split. It's basically the furthest thing you can get from a banana split. By the way, Huns are going for a little bit of a split now onto A.
Ooh, Library catches at least one in the back. Not quite good enough to calibrate onto the set. Fufu's again folded over on the A side of the map, flying, punishing. This is very messy, and we end up in a 2-on-2 after plant. They have got a refresh for the Moto smoke. Molly picked up by flying. Don't know how much that's going to help. I mean, you can flush out pit side, but that's going to be basically a sound cue for the T's to know you're coming in from dig side. There's the refresh on the Moto smoke.
Someone's making a lot of noise in carpets, but that does not matter. Cobra's error just gets absolutely boofed. Now, though, Wonder's in a position where he could make it work. But Westmelon fragging IGL. We talked about it. Defuse is on. Flying was just staring at it. He knew he didn't have a defuse kit. Westmelon's done it all. Flying was just an observer. He was an overglorified camera.
Hey, unsung heroes, observers. Honestly, hardest job, and no one talks about it.
We talk about it a lot.
Casting is easy. Observing is stressful.
Casting isn't easy.
Casting is easy. We just yap. It's yappuccinos, mate.
I had to work 10 years to get this good.
Really?
Yeah.
This good?
Yep. They say you achieve mastery at like 10,000 hours or something like that. I wonder how close are we?
I know I'm at least 4 or 5k, and I know through that experience that my V-Mix is frozen here. Oh, we're back. Excellent. Fight over. There's the hot flash. Catches the CT. He's pretty blind, but Amelia was anti-flash. Returning fire. Tracing the traces through the smoke. Bartak decided he wanted a little more. Maybe more than he probably should have bargained for. It's a man down now. Envision's kind of been getting the best of this fight towards half wall, haven't they?
Might need to continue to, because the Huns are looking for a bit more of a fight. Westmelon is low on 49 HP, but set up for Vision. We'll at least get one more. Oh, what a shot from Flying. He's back.
That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying.
How's he got an 0.9 rating when he's that sharp? What's
Invictus Gaming. Invictus Gaming. Remember the name.
41 Tyloo. On train. A map that's not even in the pool. Oh, that's why he sucks. Go Brazera.
Bring it
Speaking
back.
of people that don't suck, he's been kind of gaming, man. He's the guy that I did not even. I was like, Cobra Zero. Okay, another Mongolian player.
No, another Brazilian player.
Another Brazilian Mongolian player. A classic.
He's just another one of these 19-year-old kids from Mongolia. I don't know what they feed him, but it's probably like some milk curd goat. Yeah, yeah.
Horse.
Yogurt. When we went to Mongolia, we went and went to some to a person's home.
Chilling in
basically.
a yurt, bro.
Yeah, we were in a yurt. We went to visit someone's home, and they fed us traditional Mongolian food. It was fermented yogurt or something like that, and some bread and stuff like that. Very interesting experience.
That's very brave for you to be eating that at an esports event. You are normally
I'm not going to
safe.
lie. I didn't eat any of the dairy products, but I did have some of the bread.
Okay.
Everyone was okay though. There were some people that tried it.
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. It's just like we've been burnt too many times.
Oh yeah, no, I 100%. I mean, you know me. I'm taking the safe option every day.
Let's go banana split. Absolutely, totally agree. Banana though for Huns has not been going so well. They might want a different option on the menu. Have a little bit of the desserts. There's usually only 3 or 4 options though, so and that's at nicer places. One of them's usually a scoop of ice cream, and that's not very exciting.
I mean, depends. Scoop of ice cream could be pretty good.
All right, Zaka, we've got the AWP out. We've left the bomb at T-stairs, but we don't need the bomb, Jordan. We've got guns. How good are guns? Not great against Zaka when you're dry peeking him. Not going to be too helpful for you.
No. Yes, Lynn Vision is starting to get control of the map again. It was a little bit wonky. It took them a little while to get rolling, but this round will be a very positive step in the right direction. That's cheeky from Amelia. Catching Zerol in the back. Now 9 will be swung by multiple players at once.
Nice.
4-3 the scoreline. Lynn Vision take that lead back and starting to think about what kind of dessert are we going to have after the game today. Will it be a banana split?
I'm not sure I have many options. Might have to
Tiramisu.
be off to Macca's for a chocolate soft serve.
I like a bit of bread and butter pudding.
Flake in it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, bread and butter pudding. Money's reset here for Huns. You know, I'm starting to think flying's good when I cast him. It's just like the games that I'm not casting him, he's not playing so good. He's an 8 stack. Not as good as my freaks nades. I'll tell you that for free.
No, and Amelia's got one to toss back at him. It's not quite gone deep enough.
These guys need to learn some OC utility.
Alright, well, wasn't very successful for the Huns.
Hey, Zaka, don't miss.
No, sir. Why did they take him off the AWP to begin with? I mean,
Why did I ever believe he wouldn't be able to AWP other than the fact that I'd never seen him AWP before?
you've never seen him? Surely you did, but you just didn't remember. Because
he had a different name.
Yeah, his name was Mitsuha.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I do remember that.
It was like, who's this little Japanese kid playing on a Chinese team? But it was Zaka all along.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Mitsuha like the anime singer chick? Oh no, she's an anime character in
Pokemon, probably.
in Your Name.
Your Name, okay. I've heard of that one. And look, gonna get some racket control here. Taken by Huns. Got a little bit of a port shed up, high-low. I think he has this lodge here. Flashes were pretty good until Flying steps up. A Fufu as well. Last couple of taps from the AK. Flying just locks it down. Oh, I mean, that looked like the easiest 4K of Flying's life, and this game is starting to go in the direction that we were expecting.
Yeah, wanted to see a little bit more from the Huns tonight, but I think that was wishful thinking, really. They've just been a super difficult team to nail down in terms of where their level is at. The expectations are high, but the deliverance is not really quite there. Anyway, gonna give it a crack again with some upgraded pistols straight out into Banana. Same as what they tried last time. And Westmelon is keeping them at bay. There is some presence over towards A this time around as well, as a Walt will die to a nade.
Smoke into cups. Not going to allow Cobra to see much of anything. Bombs been left at T-Stairs for the 15th time this game. Wonders is going to go get it. Digs an armor and a... Or, not saying it's not possible, but it's pretty improbable.
Huns are just waiting to see if there's going to be a mistake from Lynn Vision here, but Lynn Vision are not pushing. They don't really need any information. Happy to let the Huns come to them. Will be 3 players towards this A-bomb site up against 2, so if there's a clean entry hit by one of these Huns members, then maybe we could see something happen, but Afufu locks it down this time off the bar attack. Now it's flying. And he's been pretty good today. So 14 and 2, he maintains a pretty clean record.
You see the ragdoll?
I did not.
The ragdoll was spazzing out something fierce, bro. He was doing the worm on the ground. God, I hope that's in the replay package. Alright, what's truck? What's he doing?
Oh. Just like caught in the corner.
Yeah. 7 and 3. And Huns won the pistol, I think. A bit of a nightmare game of Inferno, I'm not gonna lie. Here's the retake util set. Westmelon has been controlling Banana beautifully, has to be said. Wonder's gonna start edging. Has allowed him to maintain control of top of Banana.
Ooh, this re-aggression from Lynn Vision could go wrong. The flash though was great. Shots from Westmelon, maybe not quite so much. He really lost control of that AK spray, and he's left Amelia to his own devices now on the B-bomb site. A lot of damage was done to Wonders, but player advantage for Huns for the first time in a while. And Cobra Zero looks like he's finding a pretty nice timing. Oi. Didn't quite spot out the player in carpets. A little bit messy in that exchange. Nobody going down. The Huns now starting to pick the pace up towards that A-bomb site. Bartak will get one onto Afufu, and it's again flying that we turn our attention to try to lock down this site. We've got Zaka. Oldness reliable with the orb. Again, landing another solid shot at an important time. Zaka will drop, and it's onto Flying to try to save the day, which he does get done. Into the 1v1. 20 seconds left. Another pop flash over the top. But 9 is creeping ever closer by the site. Needs to still retrieve the bomb. Flying spotted him out, but 9 wins the duel. And Huns finally have a little bit more success.
Okay, 4th round. They pick up a 5th here. Could be a pretty competitive game. Much more competitive than the last couple of rounds have looked. Huns scraping that one together. Courtesy of Westmelon with a pretty miscellaneous spray top of Banana, to be fair. But credit to Wonders, that was some masterful edging. Top Banana. Double AWP comes out on the CT side. Millie's doing a little bit of a juggling act with the M4 and the AWP over towards B. So they want to have an AWP on either side. Double mollies into Banana. I think one of them put out high compression smoke for Huns, so a little bit inefficient on the util usage here. Multiple flashes up over the top, and they're only just realizing now they're staring at the smoke. That's going to dissuade Amelia too much. Wonders still goes down. He's had a bit of a nightmare half here, actually.
Yeah, right back into the swing of things is Lynn Vision. It's a lot of Banana control. Nade's going to go into T-stairs, but no connection on that one. As Carpet's position has been somewhat potent for the Huns. Maybe as a result of it being Afufu who holds it. Once again, they're going to try and make some inroads onto A. Zaka will take a little peek over towards Archside. Doesn't see too much, but has to turn his attention back towards Dig. Westmelon's gotten rid of 9. They know there's nothing on B. This is an A site take every day of the week from the Huns, but they are being so patient. Slowed it down again.
I mean,
And
what are they
really
waiting?
hoping they're going to get an entry, but
Just waiting for a peek, but no one's giving them a peek every time. Lynn Vision is just trusting these contact setups. Finally, the team's peeking into their lines, making contact, but that's exactly where a Fufu's hold, and even if he didn't, Flying was right there to be able to make some impact. A 16-3 half from him, and Lynn Vision, pretty clean stuff for them on the CT side of Inferno. You're definitely backing them going through the rest of the series, as we kind of expected.
yeah, I mean, look, it was a little bit up and down, but definitely looking like they're getting there. Great day for Flying so far. And the Huns have some real salvaging to do in the second half, but I dare say Lynn Vision might not let them do that. We'll find out after the break. Second half underway. 4-8 is the scoreline. Lynn Vision did look pretty decent on their CT side. I would say not perfect. They're not quite there yet. Pilski, I don't think that they're really setting it on fire, but it was definitely more than enough to deal with the Huns that were looking a little bit aimless on that T side.
Yeah, Flying was playing pretty damn well. 16-3, can't complain about that. Amelia, some good holds. Westmelon controlling Banana well. Now over to the T side. They've dropped off a Fufu towards second mid here and are looking to try to take half wall, but they're just going to do it dry, not feeling like they need the flash, not wanting to give away the sound cue. With smoke from main and flash from Coffins will be the reply from the CT should this be hit coming in from Lynn Vision.
So all close by with the dualies now has been smoked off, and a Fufu's been left up to his own devices in Boiler. That's not gone well on either front by the looks of things. And I dare say the Huns are going to be getting away with a pistol round. Flying, maybe he could have done something. He was doing pretty well in that first half, but not so this time. All right. Giving the pistol round, a bit of a handicap.
Oh, it could be the Huns back in here. I mean, anti-eco now, no bomb plant coming out for Lynn Vision. 6-8, very doable game. This will be Huns winning both pistols, I think, right?
Yep. Wait, am I wrong? Yeah, no, they did.
Straight down Banana with a couple of MP9s. 4 MP9s in this round, actually. Huns really wanted to get a little bit of a farm on, and with no armor investment here for Lynn Vision, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, slow and steady pistol here for Lynn Vision. I mean, might as well get it over and done with, right? What happens? Bit of a strafe in there from Westmelon. 9 with the FAMAS. It's not exactly the best weapon to, you know, be spraying with like that, but he's getting the job done. And no guns lost so far for the Huns. Worst case scenario, it might be here. Wonders to go down, and it does get that job done. Oh, gets another bink as well. Where is Zaka in all of this? Just creeping in through carpets, which Cobra Zera has now spotted out. Nine's just got to not do anything. Just chill. Let someone else get the kill. What is this round?
Made out the FAMAS and peeking. It's another dink for his troubles, but 4 alive for Huns, and they sit on a whole bunch of util as well at the end of the round, so not overusing utility. Min-maxing the money really nicely. Going to have a pretty decent looking bonus here with 3 MP9s retained. Alright, things are getting serious now. Time for Lynn Vision's first gun round. Galils have come out so that they can make sure they can have access to all the utility they want into round number 15 here. Smoke down towards bottom Nana here for Huns. Lynn Vision molotoving top middle and looking to set the pace straight on up here. Smoke the jungle side early on. They're going to play Firefighter and plus straight through that. Artak trying to hold on from Boiler side. Nice ball over on jungle and it goes 2 for 2. It's just Cobra left on this A side of the map trying to bait some time. That's exactly what he does. His MP9's finding some weird angles of approach that are they're making them work.
Yeah,
just
quite a
on
chaotic round.
Westmelon.
I mean, a lot of kills through smokes in that round. Lynn Vision maybe getting a little bit unlucky, but that is Huns back up to 7 and deficit is depleting. Should be a save sort of half by round here for Lynn Vision.
I mean, that was a big bonus to be won. Makes this game very winnable for Huns on the CT side now. A lot of MP9 kills, a lot of weapons upgraded as well. Lynn Vision back down on the half by maxing out the loss bonus here. And Huns have well and truly closed that deficit with good economy behind them as well. It's good stuff.
See what they can get done with these pistols, though.
Yeah, I think they're prepping themselves for some kind of like bracket execute or a carpets pop here.
I've got no control of Banana at all, but then again, neither do the Huns really. So they can't see what's going on there. This will be a pretty decent timing for Lynn Vision to get it going on A. Rotation still yet to come through. But kills all ready for the Huns. Again, another one of them through the smoke there from 9. Plus the Molotov. Putting a bit of a dampener on the round for Lynn Vision. Bartak locking the sight down pretty nicely. 9 finds a couple of players with their backs turned, but can't actually capitalize on it. And bomb plant is going down. Gun has been retrieved for a Fufu. Should be one somewhere for Zaka, but what? It's another kill through the smoke. The Huns are on something today on this CT side. It leaves Zaka solo with the Tech 9. Zeroltz might not expect him on this angle, and the Tech 9 could get it done, but timing will get the better of him as he Heard Wonders just running around and turned away, but man, that was a crazy round.
Another test passed by the Huns. The Invision look really well organized though. They've got a lot of executes in the back pocket. It's clear they've been putting in the work in the lead up to the RMR. You're going to be seeing a lot of that kind of stuff. Like we're 3 weeks out, we've got a half buy set execute here on Inferno. So yeah, I'm keen to see what they can put together over there. Turning our eyes to this game though, it's a bit of a grim position now. Lynn Vision into another gun round here. Really going to start to get themselves rolling at 8 apiece. Going to have gun rounds on gun rounds with that full loss bonus and a little bit of extra money on everyone playing. Got plenty of chances to crack back on in here. A lot of damage off Zeralt. Emilia spamming him immediately through the smoke. So early on, a man advantage for Lynn Vision to start to try to turn the tide.
Some delaying util being tossed in by Huns on Banana. Forward hold in Boiler. Gonna rotate that extra player over. Leave 9 up to the job on B. He's got a fair bit of util, so he should be feeling pretty okay at the moment with the AWP, especially on that line. Good gamble from the Huns in the awkward circumstances they've got themselves into, but Lynn Vision at this point making the correct call to head towards the less defended bomb site.
Yeah, so much util left over here on the T side as well. Got a nade to break the smoke if they want to. And everything they need to be able to execute this site. 9 likely just going to try to play retake from Coffin's side and see if he can pluck down the numbers before things get a little bit too far out of control and just buy time for the retake.
Just going to edge around that smoke. Having a bit of a look, it seems as though he's been spotted out as well, and Invision are now starting to scale their way in. Blows open the smoke for himself, gets rid of Amelia, and Wonders is fast on the flank, so another Lynn Vision player goes down this round. Gets a little bit awkward for the T side. There's a kill with a USP in there as well. Zaka's in a 1v3. He's got nowhere to go. Has to hold this line, because 9 will swing eventually. There's nothing you can do, and Lynn Vision lose another one.
It's a beautiful retake from Huns. Has to be said, 9 plays that perfectly. In a 4-on-5. Like you said, breaking that smoke, picking one on the cross, being such a little pest to Lynn Vision. They're so worried about the AWPer playing retake from Coffin's side that the rest of Huns are able to scale straight up Banana as a unit. You can see all 3 of them there breaking open the main smoke on the retake back on through and just harassing Lynn Vision before they can get into a comfortable post plant.
Timeout being called here for Lynn Vision. Westmoreland's probably saying, Flying, can you do that thing you were doing on the CT side? Do it again. But on the T side, it's starting to get a bit awkward here for Lynn Vision. I mean, good money on the CT side. So at this point, you'd be feeling pretty comfortable if you were in Huns' shoes.
For sure. They're looking favourite to take Inferno here. It's getting worrisome for Lynn Vision. Dare I remind everyone, they just dropped to 8 dogs playing with a stand-in and a coach the other day in an incredibly close series. Now they're in a lower bracket elimination game before they can even make it to land if they're not able to get this across the line. That would be a really concerning thing to be looking at before the RMR kicks off.
Seen that smoke a couple times from Huns, landing on top of the half wall. Lynn Vision don't seem to be super keen to play a particularly quick half. Just taking it slow at the start of these rounds.
Yeah, Huns just continually refreshing this half wall smoke. This time Lynn Vision's had enough of sitting behind it. Gonna flash up to half wall and then a totem pole boost up over the top to clear sandbags. Will you get any re-aggression here from Huns? So flash up onto the line. They hear the AK shot and reply, so they know that Lynn Vision has secured this control. Molotov trying to flush Westmelon forward, but He's going to play things passively. Wonders with another one in the back pocket. Zerolti ready with reactive flash and the rotation coming across here from Bartak.
Westmelon leading that charge. Wonders full blind, can't see anything, continues the spray. Now Westmelon for the cross as that smoke starts to bloom, but no one's cleared to roll. Oh, that is a failure on the entry pathing from Lynn Vision. Something's gone horribly wrong. And it seems like it is going horribly wrong for Lynn Vision right now. I mean, Huns, they're going to get double digits off of this.
Wow.
And they're in a position to win this map.
Yeah, the defense is beautiful. Like, the util usage right now from Huns is excellent. Lynn Vision just cannot find a single avenue of approach. This has just been a completely groundless seaside.
I don't know if this is a very good look for Lynn Vision going into the Asia RMR.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They've already lost to Atox in the form that they're in. If they lose to Huns today, yeah, that is very, very worrying.
Well, we're going to give it a crack back onto A. In to try and delay them, and a missed shot. This is chance now for Lynn Vision, but they've got to push their way forward. Cobra Zera surely has been spotted out there, and they've not yet been able to clear out the pit. It's looking tentative at best from Lynn Vision, but they are getting a little bit lucky with some missed shots from Huns members. Wonders won't make that mistake. It is 3-on-3 for the retake, and the Huns can definitely go for this. Got a lot of cash in the back pocket. Cobra Zera in a power position. Wonders making a bit of noise. We'll smoke off the pit. Starting to isolate a couple of these angles. But really need to see Zerolt activate now. He's got to get over to Rugalon here and draw some of that fire, because his positions are well and truly known. And now Zaka puts some damage in. That was onto Zerolt. The shots are coming through thick and fast, but a Fufu, even despite dying, has done enough to win the round for Lynn Vision. It'll be a costly one for them, but a welcome one.
Money for Huns right now. Explain to me how 3 players don't have kits.
No kit, no clue.
Winnable retake with kits there. Just
don't be a loser, buy a diffuser.
100%. It would have been like, you know, give or take that. But it was planted on the cold box. I don't know, he might have had time. Would have been very close, but he might have had time with the kit.
We will never know.
Like you said, though, Lynn Vision, I feel like benefiting from 9 missing multiple shots that round. Now you're getting some pressure in the second mid, peeking in through balcony side in combination with the flash. There's so many CTs here collapsing on Lynn Vision, who are looking to try to find a way back in. Through the smoke is not going to be it. Zerolt punishing that immediately, and an HE nade straight onto Zaka's head. He was just minding his own business, creeping through the chicken pit. Did not even deserve for wrecked.
He was just going to play with the chickens. Well, Flying's going to have to do it again. I think is that his first kill for the second half?
Yes. Yes, it is. He was 16-3.
Yeah. It's not been good for Lynn Vision in this second half, but that was a very nice round from Huns. Like, obviously a set strat. You know, they pull it out the hat when they know Lynn Vision have just suffered a bit of an awkward round, forced in a little bit. All right, let's throw in something different. Nice little bit of aggression, good flash coverage from the Huns, and it might be enough to net them a map victory here. 2 rounds away now. Money, again, kind of broken for Lynn Vision, so best you can afford is kind of a half buy again with some pistol and armor, but it's looking grim.
A shocking T-side. The hell is going on with Lynn Vision today? You've seen some great plays from Huns, though. Like, the way that they're rotating and using their utility is making Lynn Vision's life very difficult. Got to give credit where credit's due there. Nine's, you know, having a decent enough game. He's missed like 4 or 5 shots on the CT side. He could probably be dropping a 20 right now. But he's doing well enough. Half buy comes out for Lynn Vision again. Disruptive smokes, bottom of banana and in carpets. Lynn Vision maybe preparing themselves for another delay execute or carpets pop here. Looks like it's going to be control of dig first and foremost. 9 smoked off the line. HE and Molotov going to do a fair bit of chip damage and try to break things up here. Cobra's already found one in the meanwhile. And Lynn Vision, they've got brackets control, but not much else.
They're going to get much else. Well, 9 this time is not going to make the mistake of missing a shot with the AWP. Back up, 5-7 in hand. Wonders is waiting on speedway with the M4 for a Fufu. He's just spraying wherever he can possibly look because he's scared shitless. But he gets himself at least the 1-for-1. And the Huns now have kind of given up B. They're kind of happy to play retake on B.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the push down mid from Cobra, so it's both him and Zerolt in main here. Envision walking their way onto the site. Zaka trying to bait out the peak. That's exactly what they do. Oh no, he's actually stuck it. HE doing a little bit more chip damage. There's another HE there for Zaka.
Wang needs to come up huge right now. Roll it back. Wind the clock back to the first half. Do that again.
He's got an
9
M4.
making that noise.
Nope.
Doesn't have an M4 anymore. And
Out of
the Huns have
and he
12.
was defending. I was hoping.
Yeah. Well, this has not exactly gone to plan, I would say.
Is there any reliable teams in Asia and Oceania right now?
Mongols?
Yeah. Got any more for me? Kind of true though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, you can rely on Mongols each time to play. That's a story for another time. Mr. Banana Push and Helios once again punishing both Wonders and Zerolt. Okay, we're on for one here for Lynn Vision.
Hold the
Gonna
press.
get cleaned up by the nade. Bartak's pushed through the smoke, punished immediately by a Fufu. That was a pretty misplay, and I've seen a lot of them. Let's just say Mazzino was on the computer and felt all good. And that's also very questionable, I'm not gonna lie. Envision turning themselves around off of a double kill through, spamming through a smoke blind, and 2 CTs losing the plot. But you'll take it.
Yeah. Job's not yet done for the Huns. Maybe we get another twist and another turn.
Oh. Is that a 9 sticker?
That is a 9 sticker and an IHC sticker as well. Remember, he was on that IHC roster that obviously inevitably became the Huns. Was part of that initial major qualification team. Blitz Techno 9. I want to say
You mean they became
Bartak.
Mongols, right?
Yeah.
Terrorists win.
Who was the 5th? Score.
Yes,
of
cool.
this.
Remember those guys?
Yep.
Before Mara said, I know better, I'm just going to pick up these randos. And those guys turned out to be pretty good.
Yep.
I was not a believer, but I don't know what I'm talking about. So, all good.
Well, are you a believer in the Lynn Vision comeback?
Not really. But we'll see. Helios still just being a menace on Banana. Man just continues to try to run through a brick wall. He is not dissuaded by any of this utility. He's just going to peek up behind a smoke in front of a Molotov without any supportive utility from the boys. He is looking to take control of this game. Retake utility, pushing Lynn Vision back again, but they're still sticking around. They're still chucking grenades in reply, keeping the Huns out of sandbags for now. They'll maintain this control, but where to next?
Plenty of options. Ideally, you'd want to see Lynn Vision look to try and take control of brackets. Just going to drop Amelia off at the top of Banana, which is fair enough. Huns not quite going for the retake of Banana. Oh, never mind. I've spoken too soon. There's a flash over the top. Amelia has not been checked, and he was playing anti-flash, so he's done really well there from that position. He's going to stick around for more. If he does, he dies. Which, I don't know if he's necessarily expecting a push like that one from Wonders, so fair enough. But then Vision will pick the pace up on the other side of the map. That's a crucial kill from Westmelon. It pops open at least one of those pit players, but Bartak is still there. He should have been spotted. What is going on? It's a Fufu out of the balcony that just did not spot him.
He was blind for like 6 seconds. But look, they've still made it work, Jordan. They've still made it work. Wonders, 1 on 2. It's doable, Zach. It's very low. It's just going to come down to timing and some good shots being hit. At least Zaka is the first point of contact here. Maybe that wasn't good news, actually. He's just absolutely blown him out of the server. 1 round away from OT here, Lynn Vision, and it's a round that should be a lot easier. 2k for Bartak, 2k for Zerol and Wonders. 9, 3.5. Not going to be a great CT buy here. Going to have to forego some utility and probably reduce the firepower as well. Big chance for Lynn Vision to push us into OT here. After a pretty lackluster game of Inferno, has to be said.
Westmelon fighting hard, bailed out of trouble by Flying and Amelia. And Lynn Vision have been made to work really hard for this OT, but it looks like they're going to get it. Westmelon with another nice entry there onto Cobra Zera. Will be traded down. It's just a roll over toward B. Dare I say it started to look a little better for Lynn Vision in the last few rounds? Or am I coping?
You're coping. Like, Amelia double entry Banana through a smoke.
Okay.
Then a Fufu didn't check the pit, and they still got away with it because, like, whoever it was in pit could have multi-frag. This round was a little better. But again, at the same time, Huns also ran down mid 5 seconds into the round with a weak 5 pits. So you're coping. But we're still going to go to OT nonetheless. But you are still coping.
There you go.
Sorry, bro. I keep it real.
I respect it. 12-12.
Make a wish, Jordan. What do you wish for? Christmas is coming up, buddy. I'll get you that train set.
I wish we all get to have a really fun year of esports in 2025 with lots of Counter-Strike games in Asia.
I'd
That's
love
what I
that
wish.
too.
And AU Major in 2026.
What do you mean? So AU Major 2025?
No, we've got to build up to it.
Okay. Fair enough. I was hoping they might cancel one of the other countries and just give it to us, but it's probably not going to happen. The rolls. I mean, how many rounds have Huns just made these kind of weirdo smoke pushes unsupported by teammates? And it's been all of them. It's been literally 3 or 4 different people. To be fair, that's one where you would see someone doing that over towards half wall here and there. But like some of the other ones have been a bit more egregious.
Zeralt has been cancelled by Lynn Vision. Amelia smoking himself back to safety, or relative safety for the moment. As Lynn Vision look. Banana. A bit of noise being made there. I don't think it was heard by the Huns. Got some flashes in to maybe think about things. 9 on an aggressive angle is where you'd want to see him in a round like this one. Huns needed information, and they needed a pick. They've got it.
Yeah, I mean, 9's already won them 4 on 5. Pretty important 4 on 5 in a round previously, and he started off in similar fashion. He's going to have to deliver more. Cobra's here with a full belt to util as well. It's only a 2-man hold on this A side. Amelia over on the other side of the map on an aggressive look, probing for information. He goes down for free, but the brunt of the push is over here in Carpets. Little bit of a lineup, but only going 1-on-1. 9 has to do better than that, and he can't. Zaka putting him down. puts us into a 2-on-2 after plant, and the rest of the Huns are pretty far out of position.
It's going to take a long rotate here for Bartak. At least Wonders has set it up nicely for him, so he can just pick up in the brackets. Don't think they would have spotted Saka making his way into pit. It's a pit and carpet setup. That carpet's position for Lynn Vision is so strong. Bomb is planted for it as well, and Zaka able to cover off the jump up as well, so perfect. Nice little crossfire from Lynn Vision gets them that first round of the OT, and they are starting to look like, again, they're going to close this map out.
Nine was trying to turn that one around. Good spacing, good trading from Lynn Vision. It's what we've come to expect from them. They've always had that really tight, aggressive pack. Deep smoke into banana. Amelia's just been so good at working this part of the map. Like, honestly, he's been worth his weight in gold for Lynn Vision. Tanking all of this util, but still exerting such aura in that part of the map.
Got aura, huh?
He does.
Plus 10 aura points.
Not really cycling our util properly here as Huns.
They just want to make the biggest smoke possible in banana.
Okay, smoke it up in the banana. I hear what you're saying. That's, I mean, again, 9 feels like he's trying to take over the game, but he's hitting every shot, so I respect that.
Well, if no one else is going to do it for the Huns, at least he's having a crack. Molotov is going to be a problem for Lynn Vision. It's going to push them forward. The flash was a good one. Wonders does get traded, luckily, by Amelia, who's quite low on HP. And
oh, that's beautiful.
Again, it is 9 that is keeping the Huns in a lot of these rounds.
And he was just top bracket. Like, you're not expecting the AWP to be banana already. As soon as he got that kill top bracket, he rotated over to the B side of the map, and they just weren't ready for an AWP. That's a freebie for Bartak. He should be around for the Huns here.
Very much keeping it hanging in the balance.
Counter-terrorists win.
13 apiece. That's having a really good game. Haven't even seen Zaka with the AWP really at all so far this game. Maybe a little bit on CT side in regulation, but that's about it.
Yeah. We've got Dust2 next, so I think you'll get your fill of it there.
Oh yeah, Zaka loves their Dust2. Didn't they almost upset Navi on Dust2 in like that first game of Pro League?
Yeah. I can't remember what happened was, but
oh dear. Well, Amelia dodged util for a long time very well. This round it's not gone well. 9 just continues to deliver. Punishing West Melon top middle. Now Lynn Vision have got to navigate a 3-on-5 straight off the rip.
Flying going to eat a significant chunk of that grenade, and there was something around the corner. 9's seen it. He's actually tagged Flying. And he's got the information over there for Wonders as well, so it's looking like a pretty easy round here for Huns. There's a good kill from Flying through the flash, but still 4 more players to find, and numbers disadvantage is pretty significant at this point. Bartak would be happy to allow them actually into Arch. Might have been an angle to creep their way into Arch before Bartak swings at Library, but that doesn't happen, and so Flying's now alone, having at least retrieved the bomb. And going B, so it could happen.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good position in Dark though for Zeralt. I think it'd probably take a mistake for him. Nice. 14-13. 2 in a row for Huns. Very, very nice CT side OT. Still keeping themselves in contention to take this game of Inferno away from Lynn Vision. But even if they don't, you're still seeing Lynn Vision struggle against a bunch of middling kind of teams from Mongolia right now who have had to go through multiple roster changes is a worrying sign,
Yeah, most definitely.
regardless of the result.
It doesn't make you super excited about their chances going into the RMR, but that's a conversation for later on. See if they can put together the pieces of the puzzle here on the CT side to at least give us something a bit more respectable. But right now, I mean, it's still Huns' map to lose.
Mate stack and Molly to main. Envision preparing the retake utility over towards Banana. Rolls. Gonna respect that and just sit up on that car line. Inside of the smoke. Maintains control for the Huns. Fresh on the Molly. Oh, that's beautiful from Zerolt. Absolutely perfect positioning from him.
Oh, Molly almost gets him. But Zaka's going to have to come up with something big to hold on to this site. Warp in hand. We've said so many positive things about him, and that's a great shot, but it's only one, and he'll need more than that. Can't go through the smoke. Has to concede the site.
The spacing's still a little disjointed. Cobra's bottom Banana only now scrambling into the site. Lynn Vision have organized themselves to try to get this retake going. Smoke gets blown open. Nobody budging an inch on the Huns.
This is a tough one to break. Zerolt so close in that side. He will get fully flashed, but not spotted. Lion gets one. It's a start, but big problem. The fact that they have not seen Zerolt, and also that Nine is hitting everything. He winds it back, and that is 15 now for the Huns. So one round away from closing out map 1.
Let's go 9. I take back all of my 9 slander. This has been a vintage performance from 9 on the AWP here on Inferno. Both on CT side, just taking over the game, taking some aggressive peaks, taking some risks, some 50-50s that go his way pretty consistently, and then right there, well, that's what you want your AWP to do on the T side, right? You put him in the after plant, and he's a bloody turret. There's the re-aggression. Going a little better this time for Lynn Vision inside of the smoke and half wall. They're going to go straight through it. With the flash from bottom Banana, the pistols are out for everyone. It's getting real messy.
It's got to be perfect from here on out for Lynn Vision. And, you know, it's still a bit wishy-washy, but this opening at balcony should have been a kill for Cobras there. Apparently, Zaka is all over that, and he's still locked in on middle. He's looking cerebral, but missing that shot.
Nine's
Madness.
still alive. We're still on. Never mind.
Okay, we're still on for a Lynn Vision.
Double OT.
Double OT? What do we reckon?
Can't wait to be here with you all night, Jordan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got nothing to do tomorrow, so that's fine.
Alrighty. Last round of OT1 here. Can Lynn Vision keep themselves alive, or Huns? Will they seal the deal? Because got the AWP out. Gonna take that towards Carpets, it looks like, or Dig side. Again, fast pacing every single time. Same thing from Huns. Oh, the nade stack this time catches them, flying on 10 HP. West Melon already hitting the deck. No flash to enable flying here. Amelia has to help him just by running up and throwing the drive. Molly goes forward. Trying to zone back the T's. I'm trying to maintain this control for now.
Flying's been able to get out.
Okay, Zaka peeking up on bracket, smoking off boiler. Similar to what Nine was doing, just trying to take matters into his own hands and even up the man disadvantage.
He's in the position to make some more impact happen. There is a player creeping in through boiler. Bartak in middle as well. His forward brackets hold from Lynn Vision doesn't look to be a bad one, though. They've been pushed off by some of that util. It's a good gamble, though, from Lynn Vision, leaving flying over towards B. He's 5 HP, but he doesn't need to do anything apart from spot for info.
Yeah. B site is very weak right now for Lynn Vision. Huns sticking around at A though. 2 players with a bomb in hand in carpets. They are not budging an inch. Rotation goes back across from Zaka. Only 2 players left on the A site now. Puts a lot of pressure on a Fufu to hold him. Amelia stacking B as well. Huns cutting sound has made Lynn Vision lose their nerve.
Yeah, and a Fufu in the pit. He's got so many angles to watch. They're dumping util on B, but there's nothing there. I mean, what is this from Lynn Vision? That might just be an awkwardly timed call. A Fufu steps up. No, how does he get away with 2 there? He almost gets 3.
6
Where's
seconds.
the bomb? They can't plant. They cannot plant. That's round over.
No! Oh! Oh, another OT. It was half a second off.
They didn't get it down in time.
Such a rough game so far from a Fufu, but he is redeemed in half a second. Hiding in the mini pit. Oh, how close was it? That must have been half a second for real. That's all that was needed. Lynn Vision staying alive. And we go again.
Oh, Lynn Vision are hanging on. That's the only way I can describe it. They are hanging on. I feel like neither team really doing themselves any favors, though, to be fair.
No nade stack this time towards Banana for Huns. Instead, it's 2 Molotovs over onto Car. Trying to disincentivize peak. Lynn Vision playing around the fact that there's been multiple fast B takes from Huns. You can see the retake Banana utility, but this time it's a different approach from Huns. Deep smoke in towards jungle side. Lands on the roof here, I think, but they're so far up dig, and Lynn Vision are not ready for it at all. Flying, doing his best to hold down the site. He was so sick in regulation on the CT side. It delivers absolutely nothing in OT.
Pretty tough there, though. He's got multiple angles to watch. Just kind of had to choose one and try and force a fight there. Amelia does get the kill on as a roll. It's not going to do enough to get this one to a winnable position for Lynn Vision. So first round of the OT will go the way of the Huns.
Nice change up from them. You can see Lynn Vision still playing around what Huns was doing in the last round of OTs. They were doing the triple nade stacks and the fast B takes multiple times, 3 rounds in a row on the T side. This time, just changing things up, catching Lynn Vision with their pants down at 8. Nice touch. Pops out for Zaka here again, but he's starting to run a little low on cash. There's the nade stack again. Returned with a nade stack from Lynn Vision though, and that is about as good as a banana hold goes.
Yes, sir. Firing squad of Amelia and Flying, plus all of that util, getting the job done. The Huns don't really get a chance to compete in this round. It kind of feels the same way for Lynn Vision in that first. So it's a bit of a handshake so far in the second overtime.
I think once you make it this deep through regulation and you've seen so much depth from the other team, it starts to become, you know, a little bit of a game of a case of mind game sometimes. Play the other team.
Yeah.
Like I said, Lynn Vision were ready to reactively deal with the fast nana take from Huns. Huns got away with the A play, and Lynn Vision just doubled down. You know, they went for the deep nana take and stacked up, expecting Huns to go back to play, which is exactly what happened. They just get absolutely destroyed trying to run up banana faster. NT. Don't even get to hear the orb shot. Don't even need. Last round here of the first half of OT. Lynn Vision have picked up 4 AKs, so we've got a lot of one-tap potential. Double orbs hitting the deck, and also important for Lynn Vision to win that round so that Zaka's not broke heading into the last round of OT. Makes a pretty big difference. Want to win at least one of those CT sides. Gun rounds, if you get 2-0'd early on and your orb sticks can get rough. This time, bigger stuck towards big side. Gonna get the boost up on top of Forge. This is where Flying had a bit of a highlight moment earlier.
as much pressure towards Banana this time for Lynn Vision. That much is obvious to the Huns, but they still don't have that Banana control themselves. Going to slowly start to explore that. Meanwhile, clearing out carpets as well.
Smoke onto jungle side. Big stack here for Lynn Vision. Huns are going into it. Molly on the corner, trying to push Zaka back. Flash to assist as well, but flying from the top of the roof. Amelia diving through the jungle smoke is a massive difference maker there. And Cobra Zero punish running out apps as well. Lynn Vision has once again gambled correctly.
Yeah, and Amelia has really turned it on since probably, what, second half? Later stages of the second half. He's up to 29 and 25 now.
Yeah.
Been talking all about flying, but Amelia's been quietly putting together a pretty good game here.
I mean, let's just look at the raw numbers. Flying was at one point 16 and 3. Now he's 26 and 19. Means he's gone, what, like 10 to 18 or something? Like, he really has not been playing well since that first half. Legit been Amelia, a little bit of Zaka, a little bit of Westmelon. Fufu had the one round holding in pit to keep. That's been pretty much it. But Amelia's had a ton of impact. It's been a while since Nine's gotten any impact for himself. To be fair, couldn't find in any after plans to make use of the York. Now he's back on the CT side though, so this is where we'll definitely be turning our attention to him. No contest in Banana early on here. Lynn Vision going for the retake instead.
Patience a virtue for Lynn Vision at the moment.
Wonders holding the flash from Coffins.
Well, Amelia down. That's not really good news for Lynn Vision. He has been their standout of late. And already a bit of extra damage onto Zaka and Westmelon, plus that Banana control being seeded by Lynn Vision. They've been spotted out in carpets, though Cobra Zero can't do anything about it, and somehow Bartak's gone down as well. Nine is still a consistent problem, though, for Lynn Vision, and he is on the site. Surely they've just got to swing him together. They've just got to go before that rotation comes in. Nine! How's he been given so much space? But eventually does get shut down by Westmelon, who wants to clear out that smoke as well before planting the bomb. Tense times for Lynn Vision. But that bomb plant might be one step forward towards a map victory.
Zeralt just shut out in library side. This is where Wonders needs to create some aggro, find some impact. That charm on his M4 is definitely throwing loop. I'm not going to lie. He's not found anyone late flanking back through cups. I mean, it kind of just looks like they're saving, to be honest. Which in OT is a bit disappointing.
They definitely don't need to be saving.
No, I don't think so.
Bit of a sat pad for Wonders.
Terrorists win.
Well, that was a 2-on-3 for the ages. Lynn Vision, match point. Or map point, rather.
I mean, like, I think at that point you just have to, like, jump through the smoke or something. Like, you just have to at least
Wonders needs to
give yourself a
it's
chance,
not
right?
really on Zeralt. Zeralt needs to be ready in the smoke. Maybe he's banned a bit of aggro, and it's Wonders who actually has to make something happen. He either has to go up dig or go through cups. And he just chooses to do nothing.
Apathy is death in that situation.
It's low percentage, but it's at least it's some percentage going for it.
Yeah, exactly. 1% is better than 0%. And there's a 1% chance you jump through and they miss every single shot and you hit everything. Like, but at least give yourself that chance, which they didn't really. So now it's map point for Lynn Vision, which is something that has eluded them until now, perhaps. Great start from Westmelon. He's been pretty good on the entries here on the T side, but goes just a little too fast for that smoke to pop. Bartak will stop him from entering the B bomb site.
More and more util dump from Huns here, trying to keep Lynn Vision out. So with 1:10, still plenty of time to explore their other options. Afufu gonna make his way back over towards Carpet's side. Full belter util here for Cobra. 9 is still on this deep dig line and has a fair bit of util to work with as well. What did Lynn Vision choose to do here? Amelia's sticking around at B, still trying to apply pressure wherever he can. Maybe anticipating a smoke push as well. That's been the case a couple of times for Huns, but doesn't look like it's going to be the case this time. Wonder's trying to bait the rotation. Going to boost up bar attack the flower pots here.
Amelia not going to be given any freebies in this round. He's liked to play that position. Now he's going to have to get active and unable to really cause much of a ruckus, but he recognizes that there's 2 players there towards B. So we'll come that over to the team and say there's only 2 on A right now. You guys better get your wriggle on. And Afufu does just that. He doesn't get much help from the rest of the lads. They've got to pick the pace up. Bomb plant is going to go down here for flying. That was less than clean from Lynn Vision. And flying dealt with pretty quickly by Wonders, so there is a possibility that we're going to go to another overtime right here.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
It's a good shutdown there from Huns on the B defense. One more round. Push us through to another OT. Ult comes out for 9 yet again. No ult for Lynn Vision. Still on map point here. Need one more round to convert. Main stack over on Banana. Avoided nicely by Amelia. Feels safe enough to make his way up now. So Roll take a fair bit of damage, as is Wonders. Really trying to fight for car here. Nerves of steel sitting in that car position for a little bit too long and gets punished for it this time.
Bit of bad luck, really. What is Lynn Vision going to do with that player advantage? Look at what it has done to the Huns, who just go back into their sights. A players have gone to pit. And the B players doing a little bit of a util shuffle. Rotation coming through from Wonders. They're going to gamble towards A. Vision fully backing off as well. Very patient round on both behalves after that pick came through onto the roll.
I mean, Huns have been pretty aggressive in the mid-round in a lot of these rounds. These last few of OT, yeah, they've actually been a lot more tempered with what they're doing. Playing a lot safer in general. Util exchange back and forth on Banana. 9 still with a lot to play with. At least that little bit of pressure has pulled Wonders over to the B side. It's all on this pit hold. And Lynn Vision hitting this A site with full force.
Yeah, Flash goes over the top. Afufu to lead the charge. There's 2 players in pit. And there still is 2 players in pit, but 1 on either team, and it'll be flying to come out on top of the battle against Cobra. Zera 9 has spotted Zaka creeping his way into Arch. For all the good that's going to do, because his head just gets banged off. Zaka sharp on the shot there. And it might finally be the end of Inferno here. The Huns, they have fought quite valiantly. And Lynn Vision have been less than perfect, but they are good enough to get it over the line against the Huns. It's going to be 19-17. Wonders does finish off Zaka, but uses up the vast majority of his HP reserves to get that one done. Now he's stuck behind the smoke. There's no time available. And it's done. It's been done for a while. And that's that. 19-17. Lynn Vision do take map number 1 in the series. It was an effort, but Inferno goes their way.
Yeah, standout game from 9. Really made their life difficult. You had, hit or miss moment with the rest of the Huns, but 9 was definitely having a lot of impact on the ult, making the life of Lynn Vision very difficult. Had a lot of big rounds. Over on the side of Lynn Vision,
Alrighty, wasn't a particularly long break there, so we like that. And we're ready to go for map number 2. It's going to be Huns starting on CT side here of Dust2, but map choice for Lynn Vision. They've got a pretty favorable B spawn here. That's where they're going to head initially. Cobra Zera has set himself up in lower dark, and he's helped out by 9, who's had his head gooshed, but so far so good for the Huns on this CT pistol. Zaka eventually does get 9, but he's going to have to do some work to try and dig out lower dark, or maybe even worry about the push through from bedroom. It's pushes all over the map for the Huns, and that seems to have caught Lynn Vision off guard.
I know you're a big fan of the pushes in the bedroom, Jordan, but
That's me.
I want to see if Flying can pull off this 1-on-3, make his way back towards upper dark, clearing out a lot of these positions. I don't know if he's going to be able to check Wonders though from the gate here, though. Bartak baiting massively for that. And there you go. Swing from Wonders gets it done. Nice little 1-0 start for the Huns. Predicated mostly off just a 1-2 setup from 9, peeking on Cat and baiting for the dualies in lower.
Yeah, well, we have some rumblings of a buy here for Lynn Vision. Zach has got the scout. Not much of an investment behind that. So that's interesting. But I guess he's feeling it. See what he can do.
Yeah, he might just... I mean, I've seen Zaka buy Scout multiple rounds in a row. He might just buy Scout here and then buy Scout Armor next round, to be honest. We really wouldn't be too surprised to see that. No, bedroom control taken by Huns. A little bit of a crossfire over middle. Deep smoke into uppers. Really trying to keep the T's at arm's length for now, but Lynn Vision have found the one part of the map that isn't really seeing much coverage from Huns right now. All the way up catwalk. Zaka to leave the charge with the scout.
It's not so much a charge, really, is it? As a waddle. They've been turned away by the grenades. Vision are definitely enjoying taking their time on the T side today. Saw a fair bit of that in Inferno as well. It was not a very rush-heavy kind of a game from them. And honestly, Huns were kind of doing the same thing, just hoping that they were going to get a mistake from the CT side, which I think is, you know, the methodology here for Lynn Vision. When they've got a scout in the hands of Zaka, they want to give him as much time as possible to have some kind of an impact in this round before it really kicks off. And unfortunately, he hasn't been able to do that. So now Lynn Vision are just going to have to take what they've got and run with it. Unfortunately, they ain't got much, and they can't run very far. It's 2-0 for the Huns.
Yeah, not even taking a single player with them. Really good result there for Huns. Good defense. Double dink in through middle from Amelia, who's still looking dangerous coming into this game of Dust2. And there it is. Like I said, Zaka just buys himself another scout and armor. Limited util here, Lynn Vision, notably no flashes, which is going to make it a little harder to run a T-side default, especially if you're going to try to break up the aggressive cat control that Huns might be running here. You usually want to see the flash over the top of lower dark. That's not going to be something that's an option. However, the round gets a lot easier when Zaka picks someone on the cross with the scout with a headshot through double doors.
Yeah, I suppose that was what they were hoping for last round as well. Working their way up short now instead. And 9 to come across with that M4. He's leaning more towards the B side of the map, which is going to be the incorrect choice at this point in time. Just an MP9 to try and hold on. And oh, Zeralt almost gets 2. Bartak, though, will. And what started really nicely for Lynn Vision has now kind of fallen a little bit by the wayside. It's definitely not fallen apart just yet. Go in to enable the plant. Flying trying to get aggressive and isolate the 1v1 duel into CT spawn. Won't quite find it. They're aware that there's a player now on short. And that molly will definitely prevent Bartak from working his way up long for a step or two. Eventually, he oversteps and gets spotted out by Zaka, who will be traded down. Flying's position, though, is a good one. Wonders is wondering where he is, and he's pretty switched on. That's a nice round in the end from the Huns. Good retake. Lynn Vision not looking super clean to start things off here on Dust2.
No, a lot of contact plays so far. Up catwalk. And Huns seem to be dealing with that rather well. Bomb plant is going to give Lynn Vision access to a little bit more cash, but with only 2.9, they're kind of evening out around in 3.5k. So yeah, you're not going to see the buy come through for them. Just a half buy with the pistol armor. And Huns looking to build up their cash here.
Well, always a world where Lynn Vision is going to get up to a ruckus in a round like this. They've got the tools they need. Pistols, armor, util. Using some of that util to try and clear out a couple of areas of the map, short being one of them. But a good old-fashioned B hit might be the go-to.
9 at platform with the ult. Going to be the player to take first contact. We'll see if he can even get a clean shot off. The flash coverage is good. Still going to get one through it. Wonder's trying to get in position to help him out. Orbs hit the deck. Wonder's going to pick one more on the cross, so keeps the numbers in the favor of Huns for now.
Amelia's position could be difficult for the Huns to deal with if he gets his timing right. Unfortunately, no bomb plant went down, so Amelia doesn't even really come into play. It looked like it could be so much for Lynn Vision, but just didn't quite come together. And so in the end, 4-0 start here for the Huns. Wonder when Lynn Vision switches on.
Taking a while to work their way into this game. Promising stuff from 9 early on, and he's got an AWP and a strong economy behind him, so should have multiple AWPs on this CT half without too much money, too much issue getting the money going. Here is the long take from Lynn Vision, looking like Huns wants to contest it. It started beautifully. Zerolti double to hold long down. Lynn Vision now panic stations, wanting to shove straight through the middle of the map with a mid to B smoke, but Cobra lies in wait here.
There is no mid to B smoke in the end. Eventually it gets tossed in. Flash through it from the Huss. Works out okay. They get the information as well as a kill. You'll take it in a 1-for-1 there with the numbers advantage. It's more than acceptable. Just Amelia left now, and really nothing to do in this round. You could talk about economic damage and whatnot, but really, the Huns are rich enough as it is that they're not going to be super concerned if they lose another gun here.
Amelia was a standout last map. See if he can continue that good form. Trying to do some damage here. Doesn't quite make it across. Yeah, a lot of damage off the bar attack, but 9 peeking off that contact, hitting yet another shot. Zerolta 9 combining beautifully to shut that one down. And Lynn Vision back to the drawing board again.
It's a pretty hefty deficit to be coming back from.
Yeah.
It's obviously not a map ender, that's for sure, but a 5-0 lead is quite a handicap. And honestly, the buy's not great for Lynn Vision here. Another good tag from Zaka.
Yeah, he loves that scout. Get some chip damage. Long control secured, as well as deep bedroom control from Huns. Progression smoke on the long corner for Lynn Vision, trying to make the CTs worried about some kind of long take, but that's not going to be the case. Smoke onto double doors. Very slow start from both teams. Hunt's feeling quite safe with long and short control here, though.
Lynn Vision are going to do something about it. They're going to start to take some of the short control away from the Huns. Bomb is still leaning over toward B at the moment. Just looking relatively undefended. Afufu's going to be caught on short with a nade in hand. I mean, he's gone through the CT smoke there, but not really been able to do anything with it. And now the mid to B smokes do get tossed in for Lynn Vision. It'll end up being B split. Wonders first point of contact here. Zaka's waiting for that. Ollie's going to force him out of position. He's still gets himself a 1-for-1, which is not too bad. Killing there from Westmoreland to clear the site, but they've got to get across the doors. They've still got to get a bomb plant down as well. Zaka trades the scout out for an M4. Westmoreland turned away from the potential flashes. Was a mistake. There were no flashes. The Huns don't care. They get another defuse and another round. It'll be 6-0. A very, very enticing lead on map 2.
Sorolt is on another level right now. Another 3K in this round, 140 ADR, 9-1 with a bunch of assists to boot. This is domination I did not expect from the Huns. Replying well after dropping their own map pick and showing us a really, really good CT side of Dust2 here. And once again, Lynn Vision are looking very flat. They need to wake up before it's too late. They've gone from almost upsetting the best team in the world right now on this map earlier on in Pro League with this exact same roster to getting slapped around by the Huns. It's, yeah, a bit of a head scratcher.
Got some quick fixing to do. I mean, Zaka's got the scout again. I don't think they're doing themselves any favors here, Lynn Vision. Seems like they're making it difficult.
Control going to be taken here by Huns early on. Progression smoke on the long corner and flash on in. Multiple mollies, both whiffed by Huns. Wasted on long, but they'll still get control nonetheless. Smoke to double doors for Lynn Vision. Misses the mark, but still going to provide some vision obscuring properties. Get across in middle. Once again, Lynn Vision quite heavily work in the middle of the map.
Zaka's still getting some work done. Tag onto 9. Could be turned into something greater, but Lynn Vision are looking so tentative, so hesitant around the map at the moment.
Still haven't got any control of long. They've taken catwalk. A little bit of pressure on middle. There's a CT smoke out from Lynn Vision to threaten some kind of A site here. A CT drop or maybe a mid to B. It's a great smoke timing from Huns. Wonders and Cobra looking to hold B. Cobra with one more flash. The rest of Huns pretty out of position to be able to hold this split.
Again, solid hold from Wonders on the B bomb side. Vision can't seem to do anything about it. Westmoreland and Amelia set up the firing squad.
They've got A.
In CT spawn, but the bomb is dropped at tunnels, and this is now an unwinnable round for Lynn Vision. I mean, they can't do anything right, it seems like, and Huns can't do anything wrong. 7-0 now.
Ace from Wonders, unreal. Everyone on Huns is playing lights out right now, and they did get all of the entries towards the A side of the map, but there wasn't enough time to go back anyway, so having to commit into B, straight into the open arms of Wonders. Starts off the round with a double spam through the smoke and holding the rest of the round beautifully as well.
Alright. Now it's going from, yeah, make the half look competitive to just get anything. Just get anything and at least give yourself a chance in the second half. 9 cleans up Westmoreland. I mean, this is not really the round to do it for Lynn Vision, but they would take anything at this point. They would take a cheeky pistol round win. And a decent tag onto 9. He got a headshot, but too far away for it to be the one shot.
Mid to B smokes. Trying to threaten some kind of play over there, just draw an extra rotation, which has worked. 9 is taking a look over there. Zerolt and Bartak to try to hold on over here. HE nades trying to keep them back as well as the mollies. Flashes flying up over the top. Zerolt doubling up. Tech 9's hit back with a couple. Zaka's still alive in a 1v2 here. could make this work. Gets the dink onto Bartak, but it's just not good enough.
Yeah.
8-0 for the Huns.
That's been the story of this half, really, for Lynn Vision, that, you know, they've had their moments. They've definitely gotten close in a couple of instances, but they just don't seem to be able to put any of these rounds over the line. I mean, even that one, it's like, oh, okay, you get the bink onto that second last player. You could get it into the 1v1, put the bomb plant down. I mean, at that point, you're in with a chance, but it's not quite, you know what I mean? And 8 rounds in a row of that. This has really got to be getting frustrating for Lynn Vision.
Sure. Vision progression smoke over on blue there, trying to make Huns worried about some kind of long pop. Once again, door smoke's been missed. Need to fix up the line after that. I mean, it's the same thing. Lynn Vision just in a holding pattern in the middle of the map, looking to try to work some cat control.
Ollie should push 9 off of his position. He was spotted out, I think, there by a Fufu. But for all the good that's going to do, Lynn Vision have gotten short control a few times and done really not a lot with it.
Well, they're going to go for this mid to B. Once again, double smokes into middle. See if Wonders can have another wonderful hold. Once again, Molotov goes deep into B, B tunnels. Wonders is still alive on the site. They've got like a car backside crossfire, but the T's actually are able to scale in this time. Molly going to make him in an uncomfortable position. He's two there. But yeah, Amelia needed to get more than that.
I mean, you can't tell me that they just... Like, are they even going to win a round in this half? The way things are looking. Like again, Amelia's in a great spot there. You think he should at least get 1. But 9 hits a nice shot. And now Lynn Vision have to stave off a 3-on-2 retake. Zaka has cleared out upper tunnel, so at least he can now watch the window. But he's absolutely got to hit this first shot if Westmoreland is going to survive to get anything done. So, eyes on Zaka, and he does a pretty good job of it. Still some concerns over the window position, but time ticking away here for the Huns, and it might finally be time for Lynn Vision to have some success. That bomb is going to explode, so that is the first and only round on the board for Lynn Vision in this half.
I'm surprised Cobra even survives at bottom of B ramp there. But yeah, they finally get around across the line with mid to B play. Really strugglesome round though. Doesn't fill you with a whole lot of confidence, but it's 1. Let's see if they've got more in the tank. Jump across. Cobra gets legged. Down to 8 HP, 9 pushing into lower dark. Gonna get a late long take here. Amelia's sticking around. He's taken a fair bit of damage from the nade, but once again, Lynn Vision waiting out the initial waves of util before they decide what to do next. Smoke in towards the doors once again, trying to make it look like they're going for the scat control, and in fact, that's what it looks like they're going to do.
Well, has to be perfection from here on out for Lynn Vision, and it's not.
I mean, it is a bit troll to peek that, no? After the smoke gets blown over like that.
Yeah. Flying is searching for the trade frag. He's not going to get it. Lynn Vision instead decide that they're going to head up towards the A site. Now there's a player in the goose corner. And he has not been dislodged just yet. This will be another free round for the Huns by the looks of things. Just being avoided by Wonders. Zaka's doing things, but Goose is still not clear. That'll be a big problem.
Going to be hard to reroute back towards B as well. Cobra's cutting the map in half from double doors. So Rolt can jump up from CT as well. And like you said, Wonders, good positioning inside Goose. Rolt has definitely been hurt in CT. They know where he is. 20 seconds. This duel is going to decide the round, and Flying's crosshair placement is perfect.
Okay, well, they were aware of what was dirty and what was clean, which is at least one good sign for Lynn Vision. Zaka has taken this round and run with it. 3 huge kills. And somehow Lynn Vision might actually get themselves another one. I don't know, Flying didn't hear the jump, but the information was there for Zaka in the end, and he's picked that round up out of the trash. And he's
Literally.
he's flattened the scrunched up piece of paper that it was. And he's thrown it in the face of Westmoreland and said, here. It's still legitimate currency. I don't know if it is, but...
Look, it pays on the scoreboard. And all you need is 4 at this point. This man just does not miss the cross, does he? Here's the long take, though. Haven't seen this in a while. Zerolt locked it down beautifully previously. This time, they've made it out. Smoke gets blown open. That doesn't actually work very well for Cobra. They're still trying to fight for long, though. Attack, that's a huge 3K for him. Afufu finally able to trade it. And Zerolt trying to hold on from Car. Does actually make it back across into Elevator. In the meanwhile, though, Huns have taken so much space elsewhere. 9 is on this deep midline, and Wonders is in their spawn.
Zach is thinking, bloody hell, what do I have to do it again? You know, I pulled out the GOAT round, and you want me to do it again?
This time he's not going to have much help with the way Afufu's been playing this game so far. No disrespect.
Don't say no disrespect. There was disrespect involved.
They're working through the middle of the map. Zach has posted up on all the lines.
I mean, there's
Afufu.
actually a massive hole into B right now.
No!
No!
Save him! Yes! Okay. We're on. Okay. Afufu's
Nah.
got picked up. We're not on. We are not on. We're
I
off.
can't anymore.
Send it back.
This is the team that got invited to the Asia RMR.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're a team from China. That's all you need, right?
Could have invited the other team from China.
Ah, yes.
The red one. No, the red
Steel
one.
helmet.
Steel helmet's not red. Except maybe Dee Dee's hair. Depends on the day.
Yeah. Alright. Well, Lynn Vision. See what else they got for us. Last round of the half. It's pretty sad by all things considered. Work their way through lower dark. Pressure, smoke out B. Great pressure. Zerolt making an MP9 look like a bloody rifle. This guy's playing incredible.
Back it up.
Let's go to Ancient. I don't
Let's
want
go to
to,
Ancient.
but let's go.
I think it's ancient time.
I'm feeling Ancient.
I'm feeling it as well, and I think the Huns are too. There's not really much more to say about this round or this half for Vision. Zaka
Ace?
has been
Ace?
the only shining light of hope, and once again, he puts it into a winnable position, though. If he tries to plant this bomb, allows the player out on short. He's hurt Cobrazera. There's another 1v1 for him here, but can't lock it in this time. 10-2 at the half. Man, what am I watching right now? Like, this is... I didn't think that the Huns was going to be competitive tonight. And you know what?
Break it down for you,
If
Jordan.
they would have won Inferno, it could have been 2-0.
Let me break it down for you, buddy. Okay. Invision almost beat RB on this map, and Huns is smashing it. So Huns, they're the best team in the world on this map. I'll let you guys consider that over the break.
Well, back into the second half. Scoreline 10-2, and it will be a miracle for Lynn Vision if they somehow go on to win this map, because it has not looked very pretty at all. The only player in the server for Lynn Vision at the moment seems to be Zaka, and honestly, that was largely off the last couple of rounds. He's already started the pistol nicely, does get gooshed and has to run away, but he has given his team a one-player advantage for now.
Smoke. Or is that a decoy? Decoy going mid to B. Huns grouped up in middle, gonna make their way back towards long. Lynn Vision searching for information. Westmelon has a player on his screen. He will try to shoot him. That hasn't gone so well so far this game, so just gonna back off, play the numbers. Huns have taken long control. They've got a smoke for elevator, but that's about it. The rest of it's just gonna be dry clockwork.
Dry clockwork? Like clockwork here for the Huns. They work their way out onto long, and the clockwork is good. Westmelon's done as well.
Wow.
And that's how you lose a pistol.
It's getting absolutely glocked. Not the way to put it, really. Plat goes down for Plat at some point in the next century. That's a nice shot from Bartak. Man, Huns, where the hell did this come from? Where the hell has this been?
Oh.
Flying. Yeah, it's winnable. It's flying.
Yeah, but is it Inferno flying or Dust2 flying? Because, like, that's two different people.
Hopefully Inferno CT start flying. Or flying versus Tyler on train. Nope.
Not that.
Not this time. Huns up 11-2. And you know what? I'm here for it. No fake comeback needed, guys. You played a good game. Slaps on the back of the chair. Let's just go to Ancient, okay? Nice and quick now. No need for fluffing about.
Oh, man. Yeah, got to be just having a bit of a chat about what's happening on Ancient at this point. I think it's coming back from 11 seems like it's an impossibility at this point in time. 9 has hit a no-scope, smoke, bang, headshot with the scout. And if that doesn't just sum up this map for Lynn Vision, I don't know what does.
Bro, drillers are watching this right now. I'm feeling real comfortable. Right, honestly. Yeah, Max chilling.
Bomb has been defused.
Yeah, this has just been absolutely nothing from Lynn Vision.
Where the
Huns
hell
have
did this
dominated
come
them.
from? Explain this to me.
Huns are
The
fired
Rod's
up.
got 107 ADR in 14 rounds. Like, what the hell is going on?
Tell me this is the same Lynn Vision that took a map off of Heroic and nearly took one off of Na'Vi.
Yeah.
Dust2, by the way, was the map that they almost took off of Na'Vi.
Yep. Like I said, Huns are the best in the world on this map, bro. You just wouldn't understand. Amelia.
Guess not.
He's getting sneaky with it. He's in bedroom. Yeah, I don't think Cobra's seen him. This is a very awkward situation. Smoke will clear any second now. That's about as free as at 4-3. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Well, I was going to say, Huns would like to get it done pretty cleanly here, and this might be it. Zaka, oh, he's not the kind of guy that you want to be challenging. Zerolt's up to it, though. He knows that his teammates can get it done over on B, 2v1 if necessary, but that is 13-2. And that is going to be Ancient for us in this matchup between Lynn Vision and the Huns. I don't know what to say about that. I'm a bit speechless, really. Because, like, think about this in the context that Huns just would have won map 1, which they were very close to doing. That's a 2-0 against Lynn Vision.
Bro, played like this, who says they're not going to win Ancient? You know? Small sample size.
They're not very good then. If they only have 25%, they're not very good. I think we can just,
just
lock it
just
in.
go on by the numbers, lock it in, Lynn Vision win. How funny would it be if Huns won, though? After a double roster change against an active team.
I think the Mongolian fan base would find it pretty funny.
Yeah, I think everyone would find it pretty funny, to be honest. I think even the Chinese fan base might find it a little bit funny. I can't imagine anyone's particularly thrilled that Lynn Vision's a representative and Tyloo's just sitting there.
Maybe, maybe not. Well, I know there is a Mongolian watch party going on as well, so I hope they're having fun over there.
They
I
usually
dare say
do.
they were after Dust2, but let's lock in here for Ancient, for both teams, ideally. And Lynn Vision, they'll want to start it well. It is, of course, Zaka, who is going to do the lion's share of the heavy lifting in the pistol round. He's got the dualies in hand for a reason. And a big stack over on that B-bomb site that the Huns have walked right into. We'll get Lynn Vision back on track.
90%, baby. So roll was pretty good on Dust2, but you're bloody dreaming, mate. Just looking for exits at this point. Would have to ace to win this round. And Lynn Vision's giving nothing to him. It's a hard crossfire between a Fufu and Zaka. And a quick peek shot coming in from Amelia here. He's at least got one there. That's about the best he could have hoped for. Lynn Vision, very clean pistol.
Well, it's better than what we got on Dust2. So that's a start.
Oh, yeah, still need to win one more round. Then we're tying up how many rounds they got on Dust2.
Well, I'm just saying that they're starting a little bit better.
Well, let's hold our horses. Huns is going to go for a force buy here. And they're going to go for an A play. It is Zaka over here to defend. I'm feeling pretty safe about that.
Got the rifle, one of the two rifles. He's completely flashed, but he does have some backup, and he's actually been able to jump inside of Temple. Meanwhile, getting a kill with the fully blindedness. Somehow he's pulling off a bit of a miracle there, and Huns are surviving, but they should be getting whittled down slowly but surely.
I'm not going to lie, I have no idea what Zero is doing this entire round. He threw a jump through smoke from B ramp and then walked back through spawn. Pretty much had zero impact on that A hit, and Hunt's got nowhere fast. So that was a bit of a head scratcher. There's a smoke to red room. Hunt's going to get shot out of donut. Time for Zeralt to try and make something happen. It's got a Deegan, some armor. Walking through the middle of the map towards red room. 9 solo with the bomb through Cheetah. That's a hell of a shot. Okay, I take back everything I said about him.
Oh no. Is this the beginning of the end for Lynn Vision? Look at 9's position. No! No! Zeralt! What are you doing? Why? They're already dead!
Bloody Zeralting, mate. Revolting. Huge 3k on the Deagle. There's no kits, man. Just save. Don't go near him. He's scary.
Oh god. 2 M4s for the Huns. You'll take that.
Yeah. What to say, bro? They were 3 on 5. The round was 1. And then Zeralt just walks through the middle of the map and does that. Explain.
Lynn Vision notes.
That helps. M4 retrieved. 3 exits with the MP9. That gives them money for another M4. Hold on. Hold on, bro. This could be a reset. M4 dropped across. A little bit of a force buy. Okay, okay. It's not done yet. Bloody hell. What if they feed Zeralt, dude? Give me some of that fermented yogurt.
Looking up traditional Mongolian food.
That smoke's gone alright. Big dive over off the shelf. Double from Cobra. Towards Cheetah. 2-man advantage for Huns. Swatting away this force buy with ease. Perfect timing walking through red room. Cobra, it's a 3rd for him in the round. Dude is dismantling Lynn Vision by himself.
Oh, that's a good shot from Zaka, but he's the only one really doing anything at the moment from map 2 to map 3. This is what I think what we had. We had Arul. It's probably pronounced more like Arul or something like that. But it's dried curd. Dried milk with or without sugar. In the countryside is often eaten with yogurt for breakfast. So maybe he had some Arul for breakfast today.
Oh, why not? I'll have what he's having, honestly. Envision hard reset though. Just a flash to play with. Starting to get pretty concerned about them, Jordan. I'm not gonna lie. Going out of ECL and not being able to play a LAN in China right before the RMR is a bit of a nightmare, and just shows you how competitive Asia is as a region right now. GR qualifying for the minor, not going to ECL LAN, and if Envision drop, it's going to be the same for them. Although
Yeah,
to
that
be
would
fair,
be a bit embarrassing.
they didn't even qualify. They just got invited off of ranking points. And if they had played the qualifier, I don't know that they would have qualified the way they're playing right now.
There's a little bit of a discussion to be had around that, but I feel like that ship has definitely sailed. I mean, the new discussion that's going around, of course, is the drillers discussion with that substitution happening. So now they technically don't even have an Asian core, where honestly they didn't even really have an Asian core to begin with. It was only because Haji has Moroccan citizenship that they were able to sort of make that argument that they did have 3 players that resided in Asia. Now it's like, well, you've pretty much got 4 European players in that roster playing in the Asia RMR, so that's another discussion. There's a lot going on, but you know, the one good thing, Pilski, is that that won't be an issue next year. No more RMRs. I mean, I'm sad about that, but at least it means that situations like this won't pop up.
Don't worry, Jordan. There'll be a new wave of effery next year. There'll be some other bending of the rules, I'm sure. Tack timeout for Lynn Vision. They've had enough of getting smacked. They want to change that narrative. They need to change that narrative. Huns up 3-1. Great economy on the D side. It's going to be an incredibly hard game to crack back into, but it's got to start sooner rather than later. Double nade missing the mark over on shelf side. Cobra. Is he on for another double here? I'm going to lose it if he is. Mid taken by Huns. Nice and easy. Straight up into red room. Inside of the smoke. Amelia did not have head armor, but did not need it.
He might. Oh, he might not. Cobra Zero gets himself the trade, but it needed to be Bartak to keep the numbers even for the Huns. 9's looking for Zaka, which he's going to be unsuccessful in defeating. Cobra Zero will go down in the meanwhile as well, and so it is just Zeralt who's up to his usual trickery. We've seen this a little bit on Ancient already. He's wherever the team is not.
Yeah, I believe it's colloquially called baiting.
Okay.
But some people like to generously call it lurking. I think best case scenario is just to take 2 guns away from Lynn Vision. If you can do that, then job done, as far as I'm concerned. Keeping the money nice and low, nice and resettable, because Huns have got plenty more chances to buy back into this one.
Could he take 1 or 2 guns away? Did he see Zaka there, maybe? I'm not sure, but he certainly didn't see flying. So, Lynn Vision back on the bike. It's got 2 wheels. We're about to find out whether or not they're inflated.
It's a feel-good moment. You take attack pause and then win a pretty convincing gun round like that. Wasn't everything thrown into that round for Huns, so had a Mac 10 or a little or 2, something like that. Now we get the full buy round out of the Huns. Nine's got the AWP out. Gonna make things a little more expensive. Stolen up. He's been fantastic in the series. Going into this game of Ancient, guys, 9 is plus 20. It's a really, really good performance. A couple of the boys on Huns actually having a great series so far. Zeralt and Wonders, actually, has been playing great today.
Isn't it funny that on the Mongols, they used to have 9, and And now they have the new and improved version of 9, and his name is 910. Have you ever thought about that?
I've never thought about that. So what you're saying is 10's retired from Valorant to join the Mongols
Yep.
as the next upgrade.
Well, the
That'll be
Huns
huge.
have lost the opening pick in this round, and if they do let this round slip, then it'll be Lynn Vision kind of getting back into the swing of things. Kind of looks like we're getting a little bit more of a competitive Ancient here, which is good to see. Didn't really get the third map that we wanted to in our Oceania playoffs match. And that was
Jesus.
Ancient third map decider as well.
Look at this stack, bro. All of the boys are here. 4 stack in the back of the big site. Huns trying to segment off the site with the util. Westmelon diving forward up in front of it, trying to stop them coming out of cave, flying also through the smoke as well. It's so messy, but Huns are still trading back. They just weren't ready for Zaka. You're not ready for 4 CTs all running through smokes at you.
Yeah.
And even if Zaka didn't get it done, Afufu was ready to do the exact same thing as the rest of the boys.
Lynn Vision just kind of throwing bodies at them in that round. It's not done quite yet. Huns didn't get a bomb plant, so Bai will look a little weaker in this round, but they are going to be able to force something through. Couple of Galils, couple of AKs. Tech 9 there for 9. 9's been a little bit slow on this map. Slow to start. Nice little cheeky round win here for the Huns would be good, though. They can pick up an AWP. Get that one over to 9 and get him rolling. That molly has fizzled.
I mean, this is the swing round, really. And Huns, not a whole lot of util. That's a get. Amelia's just taking over, bro. It's the same as Inferno. He is making their life very miserable in middle. Afufu going only 1 for 1. Zeralt lurking. That is a shadow spotted. I wonder what the shadow detail is for Zaka. Because if it's really high, he knows exactly where Zeralt is right now. The fact that he's edging forward with the AWP makes it very clear. He's seen that a mile away. Great shot to further extend the advantage for Lynn Vision here. And Huns left with not a whole lot here. They know Westmelon's in the vicinity. They want to try to punish him as this smoke on Red Room clears.
Yeah, gonna do it together. 9 gets a good chunk of damage. And Westmelon will go down, but that's the first piece that's required for the Huns. Now Bartak's going to have to do something. He's got the AK in hand. Needs to make use of it. Has been able to cross the left side, but his shadow is bouncing all over the place. It's not going to matter. Amelia might have even been baited into the peak because of that.
You cannot lose this 2-on-4. This is a swing round. Like, you needed to win this 4-on-2 every day of the week, and it's starting to fall apart. 3 from Bartak will be the next one to take contact over on cave side. Surely you don't check flying in a position like this, and he won't. 9, last alive. He's been an absolute standout for Huns in this series so far, mostly predicated on his AWPing. Zaka going straight through the Molotov. I don't know if that's been heard by 9 under pressure. Zaka legging him through the wall, flying, still applying pressure. Still winnable. Just needs to find the right angle, but the Galil just not having the punching power. It hit the head, but that's all he had the opportunity to do.
Yeah, if he had an AK there, flying dies, Zaka at half HP. And not in a position actually to trade that either. That could have been around. Lynn Vision claw their way to a 4th. Again, though, kind of putting a lot of that on Zaka, right? Like, he gets a nice kill over towards the A side of the map. He does get the leg shot over on B. So, living by the Zaka, dying by the Zaka at the moment is Lynn Vision. They are getting some little cameos, though, from Amelia and flying, so there is that at least. The Huns have gone back down to upgraded pistols and armor.
Yeah. Couple of flashes as well. They've had great flash coverage over towards this A side of the map, and again, they're going to push Zaka off the line. He goes for the re-peek in between the flashes. Beautiful stuff. That one catches a Fufu, though, and that's going to be a rifle handed over to Cobra, but Huns are dropping like flies in the meanwhile, and it definitely doesn't help that they've left the bomb in T-bloody spawn.
Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. The A site's been lost, but the B site's been taken.
Please, make it stop.
No.
It's just hard baiting the team on the other side of the map every time.
Pilsy, you're not...
I'm going to keep calling him out. I'm going to keep calling him out, and he's going to keep getting like another 3K with the Deagles. And I'm going to go, I'm sorry, I was wrong. You are the GOAT. My apologies, sire.
Well, let's find out if he really is the goat right here. Deagle, he's been spotted out. Not going to happen.
Goat.
He's a goat. This analogy is not going to make any sense for you, Pilsky, because you haven't played Deadlock, but I'm sure there's a few people kicking around that have. Zerolt's like that guy that insta-locks Haze or Seven, and all he does is just spend the entire game roaming around farming the jungle. He gets to 80,000 souls, but by then you've lost your patron. That's where Zerolt's at right now. He's probably at about 60,000 souls. He's on Haze. He's like, guys, I'm just about to get Ricochet. We're almost there. Anyway, cool kids understand.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like 6 viewers who know what you're talking about. Probably me soon, though. One day I'll launch that game. But now, though, I'm invested in this one. Stuff from Lynn Vision, building up their economy a little bit. Change up in position from Amelia. Taking a little bit of a look through Donut, but after the initial phases of the round do elapse, he's going to rely on just shouldering the line and using his util to kick the Huns back. Huns have taken some control of Shelf. Here's the next wave of util. Smoke to Red Room. Smoke exchanged by the CTs in Donut. So Huns locked into middle for now. Big Schmidt together. Flash goes up over the top. 2 players dive out of Donut, but there was so many players here for Huns. It's completely backfired for Lynn Vision.
Zach is still alive. Rotate over from A. Is onto flying. That's a decent shot in from 9. That's his first kill of the map. And Bartak finishes off Zaka. So that lead doesn't balloon out all that much.
Oh, again? This is a reset round. 1900 loss bonus for Lynn Vision. A Fufu can't really afford anything. Got to go back down to a pistol and armor, but if this round is dropped, Huns could definitely take the lead on this T side.
Run it back. Huns this time up into lane, and aggressive into Cheetah is Westmelon and Zerolt. Zerolt maybe needs to go back to lurk. He's had more success there. Entry fragging doesn't work for him, but he does get traded down. Nice kill from Cobra Zera.
Yeah, you'll take that trade in Cheetah, and now Cobra's got a lot of control over there. He's posted up in Cave, but Zaka, way quicker, brings the AWP on over and deals with that problem nicely. Man advantage now for Lynn Vision. Huns. Wonders is taking a little bit of a look into A. Smoke goes into Red Room, but no clear direction about what they want to be doing here. Oh, hold on. Oh, that could have been the round right there. And it might still be Bartak in hot pursuit through Donut. Got to trade that one back into a 2-on-2 now.
Yeah, very winnable round for the Huns. Nine's got to find a way to start getting involved in this game, though. Bartak's shadow might have been spotted there by Zaka, and you know he's going to hit that shot. So 9 misses his. Zaka collects it. One AWP doing wonders, the other not so much. I mean, it was... Honestly, it was all 9 earlier on. Now it's swung the other way. This is the Zaka that we expected to see on Dust2. We kind of got it towards the back end of Dust2, but a little too late, at least for that map. Maybe not so the case here.
Yeah, Lynn Vision, every time they're on the verge of economic reset, they pass the tests, keep themselves going, limping along. Huns with 4 players surviving in round number 9. Enough economy to buy up into round number 11 and keep the pressure on here. Big reset potential once again. Even up this half 6 apiece, spam straight through the smoke. Westmelon He's won a couple of duels over there towards Cheetah. Amelia continually pressuring through the red room smoke over towards Donut. Now Zaka in position to get involved in the action. Afufu under pressure. Deals with it well, though. This is falling apart for Huns. Amelia further extending that advantage. It's a complete collapse from Huns in that round. And without a bomb plant, some of these players not looking too rich. Probably got to go down to Mac 10s or Galils, but still should be a pretty good buy here to close out the half.
Yeah, it's kind of getting there for Lynn Vision. I wonder if maybe the Huns have just run out of steam at this point.
I mean, tonight it's just basically been Amelia and Zaka, and flying for one half of Inferno. That's literally been it.
Well, I guess at this point it's pretty relevant to start bringing up Inferno again. The Huns wouldn't even necessarily need to be in this position. Likely down 8-4 at the half on Ancient if they would have just won on Inferno. And they very much could have won on Inferno.
Smoke again. Amelia just keeps getting handed these nades to go for picks. Westmelon joins in this time. 3-on-4. Wonders with some space in red room. Huns contacting up B ramp. They found a timing to slip up over and unchecked on short. Knight had an opportunity, but he's just not really playing a particularly good game here after a phenomenal first two maps. Oh,
That's nice from Zaka.
that's unfortunate for Wonders. Man thought he had the angle, the trigger discipline, and then Zaka just whips around and ends him. Unlucky.
Yeah, you're not getting the better of Zaka at this point in time. 8-4 is the score. That's going to be the half time. And Huns, yeah, leaving a little bit to be desired in that first half. I think looking at the way that it started, really felt like they were looking like they might actually be able to upset Lynn Vision today, but we're headed in the other direction now, it seems. So for Lynn Vision, it's going okay on Ancient, though we'll have to see how it ends in the second half. Second half of Ancient. It's the final map of the day. Lynn Vision and the Huns battling each other for a spot at the land finals of ESL Challenger League Season 48. Winner progresses there. Loser is eliminated. There's no second chances now, and Huns are running out of steam at the wrong time. An 8-4 deficit for them, leaving a bit to be desired out of that first half, and they will desperately need this pistol. But with Lynn Vision having already taken all of this space into Red Room, now CT spawn, it is looking kind of grim for the Huns. Bartak, good for the kill onto Zaka, so that might start to slow things down. Lynn Vision, though, won't allow the second frag to go the way of the Huns. They'll continue to try and take that space into Donut, into the A site, and surely the bomb plant soon to follow.
Off angle from Westmelon. Works out a treat, all onto Cobra. The rest of the team crumbling around him and barely even has an opportunity to get involved in a round. 9-4 for Lynn Vision, out for blood after getting 13-2'd on their map pick.
Well, this makes the unfortunate sticky situation even stickier for the Huns.
Not going to be investing anything really in this round. Maybe a flash and a dive out Red Room with the USPs, and you know, best case scenario, you can catch some of these Lynn Vision players off guard, but they're going to play an anti-flap. Behind the box, are they trapped here? A little bit, and as a result, a Fufu will at least go down, but I know where one of this is. An easy clear for Westmelon, and a 4K in the round here on the anti-eco makes this stat line look a little bit better. Build up the confidence a little bit. Big path back into this game for Huns. Trailing 4-10.
Yep.
Pretty good start to the game for Lynn Vision. First gun round has got to be where you get going.
Most definitely. It's not a bad looking buy though for the Huns. Decent spread of util. Obviously lacking some head armor, so the Mac-10 and the Galil can come into play, but good spread of rifles here for the Huns. And as you say, they've got to make it happen right here and now. Lynn Vision will be allowed entry into B lane. Doors does get smoked off, but already you've got enough members out there for Lynn Vision that if they wanted to, they could hit this B site right now, and they might be incentivized to do it quickly, sooner rather than later, because 9 is creeping his way up onto lane. He might have spotted this out already, so I think the Huns are pretty prepared. Zeralt drops a flash next to him. Cobra Zera's flashed out and flanks. Walks his way in with the Galil to find 2 entries. 9 out from cave, dealt with by Westmelon. 2-on-4. The dreams for the Huns of a land finals appearance are dwindling ever quicker.
Yeah, it just feels like they're falling at the final hurdle, really. Like, there were opportunities in that round for 9 on the aggression. He was a little tentative, forcing things through shelf. Goes back through cheetah. So Rolt's been coming up with the goods for all of Dust2 and the start of this map, but Crumbles over there on pillar side. Like, none of these Huns players can finish any of these kills off. A lot of low players for Lynn Vision, but low is not good enough, and they're going to retain 4 rifles and go up 11-4 here. It's a phenomenal start to the T side of Ancient, and I just do not think it's a deficit that the Huns will be able to recover here.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I'm going to force buy into this one. Thought 9 might be good for 2 there, but really nice trade from Westmelon. That's where the lack of head armor maybe comes into play a little bit that round. Quite a few headshots coming through from the Galils and the Mac-10s. Attack timeout being used here for the Huns. Bit of a conversation to be had. I mean, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't here. You can buy in, and it's not going to be a great buy, or you save, but then you're down 12-4. You've got no wiggle room.
Get a bit of a half by going. Make sure that 9 can at least get 1 AWP on this CT half. He's been phenomenal with it so far in the first 2 maps. He was plus 20 going into this game of Ancient. He's gone completely missing starting out on the T side, and the way that the game's going, I'm not sure he's going to be given a chance to work into the game on the CT side, and maybe not even enough time to really get an AWP going here. Might have 1, and then the game will find the right angle, the right timing. a rifle on Wonders as well. Smoke's going into the A side. Aggression through the A side of the map here from Zeralt and Cobra. Dink on the CZ. Cobra's able to find one with the MP9, but there you go. Wonders. Oh, sorry. Bartak's completely overlooked. Diving through the bottom mid smoke. Wonders was there as well. It was two players both pushing bottom middle and 9 punishing the push on B ramp. This is exactly what Huns needed to turn this game around. Now they have a bit more of a chance instead of fighting for series point, but you can't count out Zaka even in a 1-on-4 like this, and 9 is giving him a lot of respect, and, you know, 16 and 6, he's definitely earned it.
Not going to get it done this time. The Huns had to do something a little bit unorthodox in that round with the buy they had, and they've given themselves a slim chance. Very slim still. 5-11. The deficit is quite strong, but there's something in there for them to work towards, maybe. At least until we see a 12th up for Lynn Vision.
I actually love the approach from them, honestly. You don't see that enough. Aggression through A main and diving through bottom mid at the same time is kind of like a crunch on the left side of the map. It works out really well for them. A lot of pressure on Lynn Vision's economy now. Path back into the map is a little more open, but still difficult nonetheless. Still over on shelf. Gonna be super important. Zeralt trying to safeguard control of Cheetah. Gonna push back. Flying. With that smoke. Vision have taken some control and some space in the middle of the map here. Amelia has been winning these duels all day long on the CT side in the middle.
Ooh. 9 in trouble now. Amelia's going to chase him down. That Molotov would have got him in the end. Opening pick for Lynn Vision. Just when the Huns feel like they start to get into it, maybe it's going to go back the other way.
A lot of pressure in the middle of the map. Smoke goes down to B ramp. Might break up the timing here, but really Flying just wants to play a supportive role. He just wants to flash up over the top for these cave players to scale out and put some pressure on the site. Zeralt up close, biding his time inside of the short smoke.
Okay, bomb planted. Just Zeralt didn't quite get there in time. 3 on 2 though will be the post plan. Bartak grabbing that kill onto Amelia. Zach wins a crucial duel. He maintains his strong map until he runs into Wonders. And now it's down to a 1-on-2 for Flying. His position known. Oh, nice tap onto Wonders. He's got to move quickly though. Defuse was on. Cancelled now by Bartak. Swing in. Flying wins. And Lynn Vision need now only 1 round to complete the best of 3. And lock themselves in for that LAN final.
More convincing win from them. Struggling to win. Inferno really had to fight hard for a massive head scratcher on Dust2, but this is the Lynn Vision that we expected to see in this series. As far as I was concerned, if Lynn Vision showed up to this series, it should have been 2 13-5s just like this. You know, that's the kind of level they should be playing at versus a Huns that's playing with 2 new players. But it's been anything but easy today. Huns going to give it one more crack here, though. Warps out for 9. Couple of MP9s. Flash up over the top. Amelia trying to break into middle. Great anti-flash position from Bartak. Westmelon looking to trade. Here's the footsteps falling away. That baits him into the AWP of 9. Beautiful setup from the Huns.
It's not over yet. Lynn Vision are definitely being made to work for this victory on Ancient, even though the scoreline's still a bit of a blowout. This half has been a bit back and forth. Zaka, it would have been unreasonable to expect 2. Might have to see a little save through here from Lynn Vision, so their victory will be postponed.
They are double eco. I think you had 1 or 2 players on 1500, 1 on 1800. May think about some kind of force here. That's a bit of a weird investment, honestly. We've ended up with pistols and armor. But I don't know if, even with a bomb plant, they're going to have money to buy into the next on Westmelon, for example, or Amelia, if this round goes pear-shaped.
Shot from 9. If he starts to get rolling on this CT side, then maybe the Huns can make this a little more painful for Lynn Vision. Just got to get him some confidence building frags. There's not too many easy ones to come by, it seems, and this round might still fall by the wayside. 9 locking it in onto Westman at least, and that should save the round.
Bombs down. Going to be difficult for Zaka to retrieve that. Doesn't know that all of the CTs rotated through spawn side, honestly, so not feeling good about his prospects heading through middle instead. Working his way through cave. Here's a rifle on pillars. So 9 would have to lift this shot here on the off angle though, and he's just not missing now that he's got the AWP in his hands. That's a promising sign for the Huns.
Yep.
And like I said, that was a bit of a weird purchase. Lynn Vision, no money to buy here into round 20. Once again, they're going to be on pistols, so they're on double eco anyway, which is why I expected the full force to come through. But instead, they went for a bit of a weird purchase. Now some deagles brought forward. But realistically, it's only going to take like 3 gun rounds and an anti-half-buy for Huns to push into OT here. And I don't know, man. I'm kind of feeling like they can do it.
Yeah. I'm not totally against the possibility. If it was still 11 for Lynn Vision, I think I'd be definitely on board, but 12 again, like we've had this conversation so many times. I just feel like 12, you really don't give yourself that wiggle room. You make one mistake, it's over. So I've still got Lynn Vision for now. And Shadows coming into play here for 9. That exactly is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Now, it won't matter in this round, but, you know, imagine that kill on a gun round or Bartak's not there. You know, Lynn Vision just flooding the A site. That kind of thing can happen, and then that's your game over. So,
yeah, no room for error. It's just one mistake, and that's the game over. Or one really nice play, and Zach has been full of them tonight. Couple from Amelia as well, and some of the other boys turning up to this game as well for Lynn Vision. Why it's probably looking like a bit more of a convincing game of Ancient compared to some of the other maps that we've seen today. It will be contested by both teams. The Fufu trying to beat the utility. Doesn't really get blinded up. At least able to go 1-for-1. That's an important kill. One that's needed to finish that one off. But a Fufu winning it puts a lot of pressure on the Huns now in this 3-on-4. They don't really have very much info or very much map control.
Yep, bombs coming back over to the B side of the map. And the Huns have completely left B open. So if Lynn Vision were to just walk their way in, contact play right now, they basically win the round. I mean, how do you retake that as the Huns? They've got 2 flashes and a molly. But plenty of counter util for Lynn Vision were they to contact onto the site, which they more or less have. It's just going to be the molly invested. They haven't actually crossed though, and Zerolt's kind of still having a bit of a look. That molly unsettling him, pushing him over towards bomb. Land in the open. Could have been risky, but Zerolt won't take advantage of it. The Huns now have to complete a 3-on-4 retake. Most of that util's been tossed out by Lynn Vision. Smoke should be fading fairly shortly. And will be flashed forward, but the flash bounced, and Zerolt heard that. He turned away. Now looking for more. This retake might still be on. He doesn't dislodge Amelia. And unfortunately, that will be the straw that breaks the camel's back for the Huns. It's been a decent effort tonight against Lynn Vision, but ultimately, Lynn Vision proved to be just a little bit too strong. 9 goes down, and it's 13-8. Lynn Vision take the series 2-1. But a disastrous Dust2 and a pretty up and down Inferno still has us kind of scratching our heads about the relative strength of this Lynn Vision roster going forward.
100%, yeah. Very worrying signs going into the RMR, dropping to ATOX, and struggling.